All right, so uh, it, it looks like we're up against, I believe, the mono black player that we faced in round three. We're gonna have to mulligan this hand too, unfortunately. Stupid Doomblade. I am, however, going to keep this hand. So we have faced off against three mono black decks now and a burn deck. Not exactly the best way to show a metagame off. Um, yeah, I don't want to keep that because I don't actually need it. I would rather have if I was going to have a land, I'd rather have an island or something. Okay. Probably gonna go island next turn so I can hold up counterspell and or go think twice. We'll see. I will say this: at least now I know how to actually sideboard against mono black. So there's that. So far our hand's not looking too good. I mean, having this in our opener is not very good, and um, drawing this was not exactly ideal. Oh, my opponent's actually going to attack this time. All right. I'm sorry. I don't understand why my opponent ever did kept on not attacking with the Kumbaj, that was just really weird. But whatever. Yeah, gotta counter that. God, I hate this card. I hate it so much. It's so good. Okay. Might as well just use all my mana. So turn the island, pass turn. That's so annoying. My opponent had Unearth. Such a good card. Um, so I don't think casting this is actually very fruitful. I think just casting Mystical Teachings is actually where I want to be, or bluffing the Think Twice. It kind of sucks that I drew a couple of the common play tap lands. I'm starting to realize just like how much untapped lands in this deck actually matters. Oh my god. All right. I don't mind putting the Crypt Incursion back into my hand. I don't really mind that at all. What do we get here though? Probably just a Disfigure. Yeah, probably a Disfigure. I'm starting to really want to play an Echoing Decay in my deck. Huh? What do you know? Um, so I think I'll just hold up the Evankar's Justice um, while playing this Pristine Talisman, and I'll play the Polluted Mire. So then next turn I can go Evankar's Justice plus Disfigure if I really want to. Um, if that's something I so desire. My opponent didn't cast anything, which is good. Sorry about that. Let's see. I forgot to gain a life at the end of turn also because the thing outside kind of distracted me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I could actually wait a turn and then I can disfigure and kill this, but um, actually I think I have to since I don't really have enough mana. So, alright. I'm just going to return the island to my hand, flashback think twice, and pass go. And hopefully collect $200. If my opponent has a Gray Merchant, I'm actually dead, but am I dead? I go to 5, I kill this. No, I'm not actually dead. Actually, I would be dead. I'd be dead Xaxes. But I'm greedy. The greed worked. 1, 2, 3. Counterspell. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's just go ahead and do this first. Disfigure. Hopefully my opponent does not draw anything else. It sucks I couldn't play Bojuka Bog this turn at the same time, but oh well. Alright, sweet. I'm getting pretty lucky. That, unfortunately, was not what I needed. Just gonna say go and teachings for teachings here. I know that Bojuka Bog in there might not have been very good, but I don't really plan on teachings for Crypt Recursion anytime soon, so that's fine. I'd rather just counter the threats that he plays than just counter that. I think is better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go ahead and counter that so we can draw some more cards. Teachings for teachings. Tale as old as time. Ooh, that's good. So I think here we'll still return the island so that we can have more come into play on tap lands, and hopefully my opponent doesn't do anything that's too overly threatening. So we'll see. Looks like my opponent is just saying go, which is cool. So now here we can go get Capsize, or we can go get Whispers in the Muse. And I think I want to go get Whispers in the Muse to try and start getting some more cards. I don't know why I chose to tap an extra land there, but whatever. Yeah. Dispel is actually kind of dead, since I can't really do anything with it. Everything that my opponent plays that would be threatening is a sorcery speed type of card. That's fine. What the hell was that? Whatever that was. So here I'll just take the opportunity to teachings for teachings. And then unfortunately I'm a mana off of being able to go Whispers in the Muse, but still just would rather go teachings for teachings here. Yes. Stupid thing. You. And pass turn. So my opponent wants to corrupt me here, and I think I'm willing to take 6 and go to 3. I could Crypt Incursion my opponent, but I don't think that'd be very good. So I'm just going to Whispers in the Muse here. The reason why I let that go is because I'd rather just save my counterspells for later. Okay, well I think I'll just go get a counterspell now while I have the chance. Get counterspell, insurance policy. Great. Good. My opponent could, of course, also just be holding up. I think I forgot to gain a life. I did, didn't I? Could just be holding a bunch of corrupts in their hand as well, so which is not good. Either that, or my opponent is just holding a bunch of useless removal. Draw another card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Could actually draw 2 cards since I can just discard this. But I think I'd rather just stave off of that. Okay, that's a good draw. So now we can just discard this Dismal Backwater. Actually, I'm going to discard this Dispel since, again, Dispel doesn't really do anything. So I think I am going to just draw 2 cards here, just to try to get to a Curse of the Bloody Tome as quickly as possible. I will have to stop soon, though, since I am drawing quite a bit of cards into my deck. And now I can discard this Amonkhar's Justice and this Dismal Backwater, and then stop drawing cards for a little while. Alright. Island go. Forgot to gain a life. Oh well. I gotta stop doing that. About a June bug. Alright, let my opponent draw a couple cards. It's fine. Is this a Chittering Rat? So another one? Sure. My opponent tapped a little extra for that. It sucks that Whispers of the Muse isn't target player draws a card. That'd be a pretty cool one. My opponent wants to unearth... Oh, what? A Chittering Rats. That's fine. I'll just use Chainer's Edict on it. What is this now? Oh, Rager. Sure. Now I can just Amonkhar's Justice. Just gonna gain a life here. Not gonna bother Whispers in the Musing. Of the Musing, whatever. Oh, my opponent has to discard now. Check that out. Here goes 2 removal spells. Yep, I figured. And say go. Do we still have a Teachings in my graveyard? Yes. So we can get Crypt Incursion whenever we want, actually. Which is good. Another Rager is perfectly fine. I mean, I have all these Edict effects, so I don't really see the point in not letting it resolve. So a few turns have passed and not really much has gone on. Just trying to find a Curse of the Bloody Tome, and I'm doing a very, very bad job of it right now, as you can see. So I think what I'm going to do to end the game early is I'm actually just going to flashback the. Okay, well my opponent is well not nice enough, but man, where was that Curse of the Bloody Tome? Oh, there it is. Many, many turns away. All right, so we know we want to bring in. We know we want to take out this and this and this, and we want to bring in this, this, and then I know that the dispel was kind of bad. And I think I remember that being the cards we wanted to bring in. There wasn't really anything else, so let's see how that works. All right, this hand is not the absolute worst. It's certainly not the best, of course, since we don't have a black source, but we do have a counterspell. Oh, that sucks. Well, that kind of makes my think twice as worse. Oh, that was a horrible draw. But, happens. So my opponent is playing Wrench Mind, so I think I'm just going to discard my Disfigure and a Think Twice, and keep the Whispers in the Muse, just in case this game goes kind of long. And now I can actually safely do this Think Twice, and hopefully get somewhere in life. Oh, okay. I can just do that in response, I guess, since it's faster anyway. Bojuka Bog. That doesn't really do much, but it does enough. It does enough of what it needs to anyway. Past the 10. I'm just going to counter this just so I can stem the bleeding as much as I possibly can. My opponent did not Relic of Progenitus in response, so that I would have to remove a Think Twice. I don't understand some of my opponent's plays. I think I kind of just want to Think Twice now. Yeah, I want to get my use out of the Think Twice, especially if I draw come into play tap land. I think it's just better to Think Twice now. Since Chainer's Edicting this isn't really doing as much. Alright, well, that didn't really do anything. So that sucks. Also makes him kind of think that I had to draw the land, so he might think I'm land light, even though that's actually true, but, you know, whatevs. Alright, there goes the Remove Soul. Alright, so again, my opponent decided just not to use the Relic, but this time I am just going to Edict him, since I kind of have to, and this Think Twice has kind of run its course. Might have another Unearth is why he did that. I'm going to remove the Chainer's Edict, since I can actually use the Think Twice at some point. Like, I assume that Chainer's Edict is never going to be used, but I could be wrong. Alright. Another Rager. It's cool. Not really. And another Kambaj, which is... Alright. Oh, now my opponent remembered to use it. Alright. Could really use some more blue mana. Unfortunately, we're in dire straits at the moment with facing down 2 Kambaj Witches and whatnot. So we're going to have to kind of hope that this game goes our way. A third Kambaj Witches. I don't really think I can afford to care about that. But then again, I think I kind of have to, considering the fact that my opponent has a Relic of Progenitus. So, yeah. Because the problem is I only get one use out of this Mystical Teachings if I don't counter that. Okay, I guess that's not terrible. So my opponent uses Kambaj Witches for some reason, and I shot his Rager. And I don't really know what's going on anymore. I'm so confused by the way that my opponent plays his cards. I don't know. Like, am I doing everything wrong with mono black control? He's also sacking his 2/2s, I'm guessing because he fears Evankar's Justice, but I'm not really sure if that's actually correct to do. Pestilence. Do I give a crap about Pestilence? I mean, he can really only shoot me. I guess I kind of do, don't I? Because it's reoccurring damage. Gotta find a way to kill these two. Sure. Whatevs. Remove soul. Alright, pass turn. I swear, it's like my opponent sideboarded into just more creatures. I'm gonna remove soul there because I think deprive is just a little bit more worth it. I also just want to cast this Mystical Teachings right now. And I don't know. Maybe a Capsize? Capsize seems good. But the problem with Capsize is that I'm gonna, I'm gonna end up with not really enough lands to do much with it. I guess I could get Agony Warp as well. But could also get Crypt Incursion and force my opponent to use the thing. But I think I'll just get Agony Warp just to kill his guy, and then save me a point of damage. He might also choose not to use it. Oh, he's gonna use this now? Okay. That's fine with me. If I could just have my opponent brick for a couple of turns in a row, that'd be great. Okay. Turn the Radiant Fountain. Pass turn. So, although I did get Agony Warp, I did just remember that I should leave up the Deprive in case of that happening. So now I'm actually 2 lands behind, but I hopefully don't think that's going to be a huge issue. Totally forgot about that. But luckily, I was pseudo-prepared for it. Okay, well, that's not bad. That card is certainly not terrible. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because unfortunately, I would have had 8 mana this turn, and I could have used Whispers of the Muse, but I can't do that now because my opponent unfortunately cast a card I had to deprive. Radiant Fountain, go. Be one with the world. Is there an instant speed like creature that I don't know about that people play that my opponent is worried about? I just don't get it. Oh, well, I think we're dead. So I can gain 3 life and live. I guess that's my best option. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the black would be 6. I think I'd rather just try to get the counter spell. Oh no, I can't. Well, no, I can get negate. I think that's better than just doing that. All right. Because the problem is if I do that, then I'm going to lose out later in the game, and I think I needed to draw a card deeper, but didn't work out. All right, so we'll bring that back in. We'll take out the Disfigure, and I think that's about it. I mean, leaving in Wailing Imp to combo with this worked the one time, but I think that ship sailed already. All right. Yes, I would like to play first. No, I'm gonna keep this hand. I don't think this hand's too bad. I mean, it doesn't have much going for it, but it has the Evenkar's Justice. It has a bunch of good lands in it. It's got to think twice. I don't think it's so bad. So see how that goes for us. So my opponent didn't really do anything. Turn 2, he signed in blood and then he played a Geth's Verdict. I drew an island and I decided to think twice, and I also decided that I wanted to think twice again. So now this turn I can go Cheener's Edict and I can go Dimir Aqueduct. Unfortunately, I'm kind of in the trenches here with all these lands in my hand. Oof, that's a lot of lands. The variance is starting to catch up to me, my friends. Starting to catch up to me indeed. Gonna discard this card here. I think I'm gonna take these out just for some more basics. Oh, I don't have to discard. I miscounted. I lied. But yeah, I think I'm gonna take this out for some more basics. I like the untapped lands. Nikes. Welp. That significantly lowered my chances to win this entire matchup, since we just have lands in our hand. But, what are you going to do? Remove Soul. Alright. Rather just play that. Wrenchmind? You got it. Oh, gladly discard 2 lands. Crap. Maybe that hand I kept wasn't good. I suppose, the way things worked out now, I suppose it isn't. It's also possible that I should be keeping in both of my, whatchamacallit, both of my Evankar's Justices. I think I'm discrediting them and how useful they are in this matchup a little too much. Definitely want to put an Echoing Decay into this deck. So we'll see how that goes after the tournament. Unfortunately, he drew another land. Just decided to keep up the counter spell. Since he played a Grey Merchant, he might decide to cast another one. Oh my god. Well, I have to counter that, because I can't just keep drawing lands. If a Chittering Rats makes it through, I'm pretty in just. I might as well just be drowning like after that exact point. Jesus. All right. Why does Magic Online have to do that? I just got corrupted. Doo doo. Doo doo. Crap. We'll just do this now. Doo doo. I don't even know what song is playing in my head. I'm just saying words. And dead. I think I'm just gonna scoop, because I'm gonna go to 4, and then, well, I guess I can't really scoop. I kind of want to though, but all right. So he activated his Kumbaj Witches, and I had just clicked on my my remove zone to see what I removed, and it counted me as targeting myself. So thanks, Magic Online. Thank you. Highly appreciate it, bro. Crypt Incursion off the top, or Mystical Teachings? Disfigure. Alright. We can go ahead and do that now. Yay. Oh, I'm at 1 point of life, boys and girls. The 1 point of life. Go, 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 go. Well, I think that this deck is the favored one in this matchup, having played against this deck for the 3rd time now. But I also think that I did get a little unlucky the last 2 games, but I also think that I need to fix my sideboard. I think the main deck is good, but I'm going to make some changes to it. But I think the sideboard definitely needs a little bit of work. I think there's some cards in there that are unnecessary, and I think that there's a few different cards that can be changed around. Death by Crypt Rats. Kill me. Kill me. And I'm dead. Alright. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed. I apologize that there wasn't much variety in the matches tonight, but I know that Mono Black is popular enough that I'm sure a lot of you will like it. So, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next week.